Good TAC Cup Future Stars. One future star on the way to being a future star is this man, Alex Rance from the Tigers. He's played 22 games and he's just going along beautifully and on the verge of taking the next step. Welcome.
Thank you.
Great to have you. It's been a better 6 weeks for the Tigers. It's a bit of youthful enthusiasm around the place at the moment.
Yeah, it's very exciting. We're definitely on the up and up. A lot of youth in the side, and it is very exciting to be around the club at the minute.
Yeah, the injection, obviously, Damien Hardwick. How's the game plan been? Because early in the first few rounds it was a bit scratchy, but it seems to have come together pretty well now.
Yeah, there was a few teething issues at the start of the season, but it seems that we've worked the issues out, and we always had extreme confidence in the game plan and believed that it could work for us. So I think that it's really starting to bear fruit for us now, and it's really enjoyable to play in that game structure and have a bit of predictability, which is nice.
Alex, I always had the feel that this young squad needed to really grab ownership of the squad, and it wouldn't sort of be until the senior group almost got to the end of their tether or left the club, and it seems to be working that way, where the young guys really sort of seem to have taken the reins now.
Yeah, with the introduction of leading teams, and I think we do share the workload a lot more, and there's a lot more delegation throughout the club with the leadership group, and yeah, you're definitely not criticised if you do speak up, so it's good that all the younger blokes are having their say.
Alex, interested in your future position. We see your star for WA a couple of years ago when they won the national championships. You're a dasher from defence, so where do you see yourself fitting in?
I think down back would be my niche, I think. I like the competitive side of it down there, and I think I could fight tooth and nail both in the air and on the ground. So I think, yeah, that's probably where I'd like to see myself.
How have you rated your season so far? Obviously playing at VFL level at the moment, but give us a bit of a synopsis.
I've liked my time up forward. It was good to just see the other aspect of my game, and I'd like to think that I could play at both ends if need be. But yeah, I've been a little disappointed with a few of my probably more my balance and a few of my decision-making things, but all in all, 7 games, I'm quite happy with that achievement, but I'd like to be back in there, obviously. Now,
you're playing in the game yesterday with the Graham Polak-Thorpe incident. What did you make of it, and have you spoken to Graham? How is he?
Yeah, well, it was just opening minutes of the game, and as you can see there wasn't a whole lot in it, but he just, yeah, it was out before he hit the deck there. And I talked to him this morning, and he was up and about, couldn't remember a lot of the game, but he has a few recollections of the final minutes of the game, but yeah, he seems to be all good this morning.
It's really sad to see that, Terry. I mean, someone who's been through such a trauma, he's a hero, he's an inspiration. Should he continue playing and putting himself through that?
Look, it's really tough, and the medical staff down there do a fantastic job. They're the ones that will make that decision. But to see how far he's come, I mean, when he first had the incident occurred, I mean, I can remember going and seeing him in hospital, and he was in all sorts of trouble. I wondered about just his life and his health and his well-being, let alone ever playing football again. And he's come back magnificently well, but you don't want to see a boy going through that.
I hate to see it. You've obviously had some injury worries yourself. Now, you lead a bit with your head. You're one of those players that's susceptible to getting knocked out. We saw it last year. You're very brave. No one can doubt your courage, but are you too courageous for your own good?
I think they're very rare occasions in the game today, and I don't think that it would happen too often, and I think...
How do you and Shane Tuck go at training one-on-one? Because you two blokes lead with your head.
Yeah, Tucky, he's a good competitor, but no, he's great to have around the club.
Well, look, you've set the example. I mentioned before, you set the example from the minute that you come into the club. Have you always had that sort of work ethic as a junior?
Yeah, because I was a bit of a late starter, and I'm not one for put-downs, but I'm not the most skillful player going around, and I know that, so I've got to make that up with my work rate and hardness. So I think, yeah, if I can do whatever else to get myself ahead of the blokes that are in front of me, then I'm definitely going to do it.
Alex, thanks for coming in. Great to have you with us, and I'm sure you'll break into the Richmond team again in the second half of the year, and it'll be an exciting journey for the young Tigers.
Thanks very much.
Handles himself magnificently too, doesn't he? Alex Rance, the young star from the Richmond Football